and welcome all you high school basketball fans to MetroEast Sports broadcast of the Friday night high school game of the week. Glad you could join us, and we hope you follow us. We got a great schedule for you all year long. Follow us in your favorite team here on cable TV, or find us on the internet. We're here at Central Catholic High School, home of the Run and Gun Rams, where they're going to be facing off tonight against the upstart Gresham Gophers. I'm joined tonight on the broadcast by my running mate, partner, and coach, Lindsey Struthers, formerly of Westview High School, and also coached the St. Mary's Blues in the 80s, winning 2 high school championships at that program. Coach Struthers, welcome.
Thanks, JP. It's great to be back this week, and hopefully we'll have another good game before us tonight.
Well, we expect this to be a competitive game somewhat. We know Gresham's not intimidated. We talked to their coach earlier. We know they're going to come out and they're going to try to hang with Central. The key to them winning and at least staying in the game is taking care of the ball, Coach.
That's exactly right, and they're going to have a little bit easier of a time because Lucy Criswell, who is one of Central's best players, has been sick. So she's not going to be in the starting lineup. She'll get in during the game, but that'll make it a lot better for Gresham in the beginning.
All right, well, here's the national anthem is, and we're going to take a quick break and be right back with the matchups and starting lineups.
Hey, this job looks perfect. It says you need people skills?
Check.
Driver's license?
Check.
And a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
You are good to go.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
And we are back. Enjoy the national anthem with us.
Gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, Coach, it's time to lace them up. Here at Central Catholic, we got a good one, hopefully. Gresham Gophers versus the Rams. The Rams, let's go with the starting lineups and see who the Rams are going to be starting out with tonight.
Well, JP, it looks like the Rams are going to go with Zaria Hale, Daylon Newman, Alicia Henderson, Kellis Dack, and in place of Lucy Criswell, they're going to go with Molly Eby.
And then what about the Gophers? Who are they going to come out with tonight? How about Casey Childers, number 5, 5'4" junior, Madison Allen, number 23, Dojane McCloin, number 11, Candace Husband, number 30, and they're going to finish that off with Madeline Lindhorst, number 23. And we're just about ready for the tip-off here, Central Catholic High School, Central and Gresham. Good to meet you, bro. I'm going to talk, yeah. And the ball's off right now, and that's going over to Central Catholic, and they'll have their first shot at offense. Gresham back in a nice tight zone. Smart move by them to start the game out that way, Coach.
Yes, it is. And now they're going to go down and try to execute some offense.
Gresham looking inside right away. That's McCloin, and she is a load down there on the blocks, Coach.
Yes, she is. And she averages 5 points a game. She's a work in progress on offense, but she rebounds well. And as we saw in the last game, you got to have a rebounder.
And we get a quick turnover for Central. For Gresham, and Central off and running and able to connect. And they open up the scoring.
And that was Newman, and she's probably the fastest girl out there on the floor.
That's right, and we're going to tell you about her a little bit later in the broadcast. She comes from pro stock, so we expect a lot out of Newman. As a matter of fact, I can let you know right now, her dad is Anthony Newman, played for the Oregon Ducks.
And the Los Angeles Rams.
That's right, and the Raiders. Don't forget my Raiders. That's where he retired. So, again, Central off to a 2-0 start right here. 6:59 to go. First quarter action.
Eby's miss.
Free throw line jumper, no good. Gresham off and running. Good sign for Gresham. One and done for Central. They have to stay on the boards.
Exactly. Now Gresham's got to execute their offense.
Big pick out there, no call. McCloy with the pick, and then the inside jump shot right in front of the basket, unable to deliver. And the Rams off and running. Nice skip pass and nice drive on that jump shot, unable to connect, and Gresham corrals the rebound, and they're often looking for points here. Not on the scoreboard yet, so Gresham looking for their first basket of the night. Nice drive down the lane, that's no good. Shot off. 22.
Rebound, Zaria Hale.
Advanced the ball well, but couldn't knock down the shot.
That shot's no good, and Gresham's off and running.
Henderson a little off.
Mattis Allen with the pass to the corner. That shot is no good, and the Rams are off and running. Rams looking to go inside. Kick pass to the outside. Three-point shot looked beautiful. Unable to connect, and Gresham off with the rebound, and they're going to slow it down here and see if they can get themselves on the board. 5:04 to go. The Rams 2, Gresham nothing. Nice pick down low for the open free throw line jump shot. That's no good.
Wide open.
That's what they want, though, Coach. Good offense.
Yep, good offense. You could hear their coach yelling patience.
That's right. That was a good shot. They keep that up. Some of those are going to fall for them tonight, hopefully. The Rams are moving the ball around inside out. Jump shot no good. Three-point attempt by the Rams. Gresham off and running. But the Rams are back on defense, and we can expect that. This is an experienced Ram team, Coach. They've been to state the last, believe it, I think 2 out of the last 3 years at least.
Yes, they have.
Gresham, free throw line, extended jumper. That's no good, and the Rams off trying to run. Nice dish in time. The Rams able to finish at the rim. That's Newman showing her speed and quickness on the break. Gresham going inside to McClellan. That's no good, and the Rams get the defensive board, and they're off and running.
Got to make those layups, JP. Got to make those layups.
Pass inside, that's going to stay down here.
But that's a good hustle defense play.
Got a substitution coming in.
30, Candace Husband, and number 3, Michaela Moss.
Husband in for the Rams.
Lucy Criswell replaces Galen Newman.
Newman out.
So they went with
And
Husband and
Michaela
on.
Bilyeu is in for the Rams.
Good foot. And up till then, they had been doing a good job of being patient on their press break. Moving the ball, making good passes. Let's see if it continues into their half-court offense.
Well, they're only down 4-0 right here with 3 minutes to go. So, to be honest with you, even though they haven't scored, Gresham has to really feel pretty good about the way they've come out.
Yeah, they do. And other than that unforced turnover,
Right.
So Gresham's dropped back into their 2-3 zone now. Central moves the ball well.
They do. The great cross-court look. She found the open jumper in the corner. But the Rams, Lucy Cresswell, who's an excellent jump shooter, expect to hear her name a few times tonight. She's unable to connect on her first attempt.
And JP, they've been settling for that three-pointer. They might want to go inside and get some layups.
Well, just physically looking out there from the eye test, the Rams definitely are much bigger inside, so they should definitely look to go inside early. Free throw line jumper no good by the Gophers, but they are able to corral that rebound. Being very patient, trying to work their offense and get a good shot.
Yes, they are.
Big ball right here. It's going to stay here with the Gophers. 2:07 left to go in the first. Central Catholic up 4-0. Gresham looking to get on the board.
Our officials tonight, Jerry, are Wayne McCluskey and Jacob Pilling.
And we thank them and making this game safe for the players and calling a good game. Wish them good luck tonight. Rams with the cross-court pass and the really uncontested three, and that's no good. The Rams starting off cold here, and this is Gresham's chance to get themselves into this game, Coach.
Yes, it is. They have an opportunity right now, and we'll see what they can fabricate right here.
Gresham pulling the ball back out, starting their offense. They go for the three-point shot. Bang, bang, bang. That's good. Gresham able to hit the three-pointer. They've got themselves in this game. It's Central Catholic 4, Gresham 3. There's a miss from the inside the free throw line by the Rams. Gresham is off and running. And they're slowing it down, which is exactly what they need to do.
That's their game. When they're playing a team that's faster than them, they like to bring it down, set it up, and execute their motion or their flex.
Timeout called by Gresham.
We've got a timeout on the court here at Central Catholic High School where the Rams are up right now 4 and the Gresham Gophers 3. We'll be right back.
Today, 1 out of every 4 American kids is Hispanic. Many of the future doctors who will care for us, the scientists and entrepreneurs of our country, can be your kids. And the Hispanic Scholarship Fund helps you prepare, plan, and pay for your kids' college education.
And we are back here at Central Catholic High School, the Pine Street Palace, home of the Run and Gun Rams, where they find themselves up. Actually, they're in a close one here, closer than we expected. They're up 4-3 over the visiting Gresham Gophers.
And you know what, JP, it's probably going to be close because Coach Todd's wife is the JV coach at Central, so he's had an opportunity to get some inside information.
Well, we hope that bodes well with him because Coach also told us that these girls have had a good season. Really, they haven't won a lot, but they've been in a lot of games, and they played against a lot of teams, and they're not intimidated by the Rams. That was directly from the coach's mouth, so we'll see if they can put up for their coach and show up tonight here on the road against the number 17 team in the state, the Central Catholic Rams. That ball's out of bounds. It'll stay on this end of the court. Give Gresham a chance to run their out of bounds play, Coach. See what they drew up.
They drew that.
That was a quick shot there out of the corner. Left-handed jumper, no good. And the Rams off and running. We're going to have a double dribble here. Gresham lucky because they weren't back on defense, Coach.
No, they weren't. They are very lucky tonight. It's a 1-point game right now.
Ten seconds to go here, first quarter. Gresham trying to get one. Newman with the rebound. She's looking for a running mate for the jump shot. And that's no good. The Rams had a good look at it. Hale unable to connect here at the end of the first quarter, where the Rams find themselves up 4-3 over the visiting Gophers. And we'll be right back with more action in the second quarter.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
And we're back here with some between quarter entertainment here, visiting the 70s as the Ram cheerleaders perform, and the teams are both on the sidelines trying to get coached up right now. Both came out pretty slow, right, Coach?
Yeah, both teams came out kind of slow. I'm looking for Zaria to get that team going, because she's their leading scorer, and she's got to be able to put some points on the board to open some things up for the rest of the girls. For Gresham, they got to get the ball inside and out. That's where their bread and butter in. They get the ball inside, and then they get it out with their shooters wide open.
Well, we know they can collapse that defense. They've got a couple of jump shooters and get Central Catholic to move and get them out of position. Maybe they can have some luck tonight against the number 17 team in the state. The Rams working around the perimeter. Nice looking jump shot right there, and that falls for Criswell.
They have to know she's their second leading scorer and a very good outside shot. They can't give up those kind of opportunities.
The Rams with the steal off on the break, and that's Newman doing what she does well. She's lightning quick, Coach.
Lightning quick. And very good around the basket in the open court.
There's a baseline drive by Gresham, and up and in. Sweet looking baseline jumper by number 3 for Gresham. That was wrong girl. That was Michaela Moss.
Yeah.
And Criswell with the answer. And I can tell you right now, they don't want to let her get high, Coach, because she's got a sweet jumper too.
Sure don't.
Almost a steal there right now right there by Criswell.
She's not looking that sick to me.
Yeah, they said she wasn't feeling so good, and that jumper looked pretty sweet for a sick person. So right on, Lucy. The Rams are packing it back, and they look like they're in a 2-3 zone, or a 3-2 zone, excuse me. Gresham goes inside to their big post player. She kicks it back out. The one thing they got to realize is no shot clock, right?
Yeah, very good patience on the part of Gresham.
They working around the perimeter, trying to get it inside again, and that ball is tipped, and the Rams are off and running. Nice layup, contested layup.
You know, Jerry, that's one of those passes that as a coach you don't like to see, an entry pass from the corner into the low block with the player guarded.
Yeah, that's a tough. You want to give that player a chance to get themselves some room and work themselves around and maneuver around the block.
Or increase your angle by moving the ball back up to the wing.
Alicia Henderson returns for the Rams, replacing Lucy Criswell.
Well, maybe she is a little peaked, but her shot wasn't peaked.
Well, Criswell going to the bench, getting some rest here earlier in the second quarter. Gresham working the ball around. They find an open shooter in the corner. Baseline, no good. There's a scrum on the floor right now, and we're going to have a Hale ball. We'll see who that one will go over to.
Returning for the Gophers, number 22, Madison Allen.
Allen back into the game for the Gophers.
And Michaela Moss, who hit a couple jumpers there, went to the bench.
That's right. got something on the floor right now. We're going to have a little cleanup crew time. And while we have that, Coach, as Hale is showing us her dance moves.
Oh, Zaria out there dancing with a towel.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. She's going to have to really dance tonight for the Rams because she is their bread and butter MVP player. And the Rams go as she goes.
Newman with a steal. That speed will get you.
Speed definitely kills on the basketball court.
Gresham's in that 2-3 zone, following the post player, though.
The Rams taking their time trying to figure this defense out. Still waiting for Hale to get untracked. There she goes, right on cue to the basket. She's going to get free throws. She's trying to get herself into the game because we know the Rams, as she goes, so go the Rams.
And as a matter of fact, Jerry, that's something that she could do whenever she wants. And I think it's something that she needs to do for her team to get them going.
Well, we know one thing, Coach, that if she's aggressive and she gets off to a good start, the rest of the team follows right along. And she misses the first free throw here, Coach, but we know if she gets going, she can score in bunches.
Yeah.
Able to connect on that free throw, pushing the Ram lead up to 13-5. Rams in that signature press. Almost a turnover there. They had it in the right hands, the big man handling the ball at half court. Baseline jumper no good.
Okay.
Rams off, Hale with the rebound. And we know where she's going. Straight to the rack. Hale with the finish.
And almost a steal.
Hale starting to wake up.
Got to have that from her.
Central Catholic is creeping out right now, 16-5 lead. Gresham has to watch out. They want to keep contact here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they don't want to let the game get away from them. Now they're in the trap and another steal.
In an advised pass, Hale, one-man fast break. She gets her own rebound and puts it back in. And that's going to get a quick timeout from the Gresham Gopher coach. And we're going to take a timeout too and be right back here with the Rams up 18-5 here at Central Catholic High School.
18, Gresham 5.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. And now she's holding on for dear life. Her kids can see she may have broke her knees. They still love her though she looks like she's attacked by killer bees. I'm allergic, proof you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
And we're back here at the Pine Street Palace, home of the Run and Gun Rams, where they're up on the visiting Gophers, 18-5. Gophers have the ball. Let's see what they can do here, Coach. Cut into this lead.
What has happened to them is they've stopped being patient on their press offense and their offense in general. And when they see the trap, they've panicked.
Well, they turn the ball over, and that turns into instant offense for the Ram. Henderson able to hit. And she's got great experience. She's been to the state championship a couple of times with the Rams. Turnover again, and that tandem, the guard tandem of the Rams, Newman and Hale, causing havoc.
That Newman has a tremendous amount of spurt ability.
Yeah, she does, Coach. And she's putting it all out there right now, showing us all assets and aspects of her game. Gresham has to be real careful, Coach. They need to really score on this trip down.
Yeah, this is a critical scoring possession.
Nice pass to the corner to find the open three, and bang, 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 right on cue. Gresham able to hit the three ball and stay in contact here with the Rams. 2:56 to go, second quarter. Nice sweep move there by the quick, smooth Newman.
Traveling. Michaela Moss returns for the Gophers. They're going to game for the Rams. Number 5, Aaron Santos.
The Rams turn it over, and the Gresham's going to get a chance to cut into this lead. They have substitutions in for Gresham. Santos comes in, see if she can help get some offense for the Gresham Gophers here. McCoy down the lane, and that's no good. The ball's going to stay here. McCoy able to draw the foul. He's going to get free throws here.
And, you know, Jerry, they have an opportunity right now with some of those starters on the bench to increase or decrease the amount of space between them and Central.
That's right, Coach. I understand what you mean. That's about how difficult it's going to be maybe if they can't hit their free throws, though. McCoy able to hit one of them.
Yeah, 50% doesn't cut it.
It doesn't cut it in a game like this. Central on the attack. Hale. She's got nice handles, Coach. She's got a nice athletic body. And we know one thing, she's a track star, so she's fast.
Yes. And she weaved through that press and got to the basket.
No problems at all. Gresham going to have to tighten up their defense if they expect to get back in this thing. They're only down right now, Coach, 22-8, 2:08 to go. So they're close. They're in striking distance.
They still are in striking distance, but they're going to have to do a little bit better job of protecting the ball on offense. And
crosscourt pass by the Rams. They look for the corner three, no good. Hill gets up. Nice defensive rebound, offensive rebound.
Yep. She got out of that trap, too. Let's see what they can do here.
They go inside to McClellan. She's fouled. She's got to take her time, Coach. She should have hit that.
Yeah, she's got to make those layups.
You're not going to get those kind of opportunities often against the Rams, and she gets one point blank, unable to connect, but she's lucky she got the free throws out of it.
Yeah.
Nojane McCoy at the line to shoot 2.
First one's up, and she's able to get that one to fall. So we know she's at 50% right now. If she can knock the other one down, that's really going to help her confidence, Coach.
Yeah, Coach Todd has done a good job with these girls in his second year. He's the AD here at Gresham. He was the boys coach from 97 to 2010. So he's got a little experience.
Well, I'm sure he's glad to be back, and I'm sure the girls are glad to have him back.
He is glad to be back, but he's only here in an interim until they can find somebody they think would fit with their program.
That ball's knocked out of bounds.
Hey, man, the Gophers are out here playing ball now.
They are. You can see it in their feet. You can see it in their eyes. There's a little bit more energy out there on the court for Gresham. Only down by 12 with 1:31 to go. A turnover or two, and they could be right back on this thing. Nice movement on the offense by the Rams.
Oh.
Bang! Bang, bang, the corner three. Criswell feeling pretty good on that one, Coach.
Yes, she looked pretty good on that one, too.
The Rams still in their press. Almost a turnover. They got lucky there, Gresham. They dodged a bullet. Let's see if they can actually take advantage. They go inside.
Their wings have to be ready to shoot when the ball comes back out to them from that post entry.
Yeah, they definitely have to be ready. Nice sneaky baseline drive.
Excellent.
She's unable to connect.
Yes.
Long jumper, that's no good. Jaws nothing but air, but Gophers fighting. They get the rebound, and they got a chance here with 30 seconds to go to get points on the board.
Turning for the Rams is number 23, Kiki James.
Yeah, but they turn the ball over, Coach, and it looks like the Rams are going to have it here with 31 seconds to go and a chance to add to their lead.
They'll look
calling out the play.
Yep, they're looking for one shot. The Gophers are looking to trap.
That ball's turned over. The Rams, uncharacteristic. Nice 360 move on the drive. Circus shot by the Gophers. Unable to rebound. 1 second to go, and the shot's off. It would have counted if it had a went, but it didn't. And so right now, into the second quarter and halftime, the Central Catholic Lady Rams up 25 against the Lady Gophers, who have 10. And we're going to take a break and be right back with some analyzation of the, as we analyze the second half.
May I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.com.
And we're back here at Central Catholic, halftime of the Mountain Conference game, where the Lady Rams are up 25-10 over the visiting Gresham Gophers. Had a pretty good first half here, Coach, and Gresham came out really slow. Actually, both teams came out slow.
It was a slow first quarter.
Yeah, it was. And Central Catholic really fought and scratched their way, started getting their rhythm here about the second quarter, and they were able to get up on the Gophers, hitting various three-pointers, making steals, and really getting into their game plan.
That's what happened exactly, Jerry. Central Catholic came out, put pressure on the Gophers. The Gophers coughed up the ball. They got a bunch of easy layups, and Criswell hit some jumpers, and they hit a couple outside shots, but I think it was pretty much their defense that got them back in the game and got them this nice lead that they so comfortably have going in at halftime.
Well, the Rams feeling good about themselves with a big lead here, 15-point lead. Well, let's go to Gresham. And one thing we know about Gresham, they need to go inside, Coach. They've got, really, it looks like a pretty good post player in McCloin. We know she had a fairly good first quarter, and she was able to get to the free throw line and actually cause some problems for the Rams.
Yes, that's true. And what she has to do is she has to slow down, and she has to finish her shots around the basket. That's been her issue up till now, is scoring in the paint consistently. If they can get some consistent scoring from their big players in the paint, it will open things up because they have some pretty good outside shooters.
Well, we hope that Gresham can really execute their game plan. We know Coach is in there right now coaching them up, and like we said, we talked at the beginning of the game and we talked to Coach. They're not intimidated. They've had some great games against some great teams this year, and they've been in quite a few games, and so they played against teams with the caliber of a Central Catholic. So hopefully when they go in at halftime, they get themselves some rest, get their game plan together, and come out here and attack and make this a close game here in the second half. Now we're going to take a timeout right here, and we'll be back with more halftime analysis.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Monica Weitzel here with MetroEast Sports. We are at halftime of the Central Catholic girls varsity game against Gresham. And with me now I have Kylie Humphreys. I spoke with her earlier about the Rams for Lambs group here that has a lot of fundraisers. We have 8 fundraisers, I believe, going on this spring. Kylie, you said there are a few of them that are different than you've had in the past. What's new this year?
Yeah, we have a couple new fundraisers this year, such as the trivia competition and a rap battle. And so those will just bring in new types of fundraising for our school.
Okay, so the rap battle, tell me about that. The student council is the one who comes up with these ideas, and you are on the council, correct?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about that.
So we have a few aspiring rappers here at our school, and they perform at like our school dances. And so this will be a lunchtime event, and they'll perform during lunch, and kind of, I think they'll have pre-written raps, and they'll just compete, and yeah, it'll be fun.
So how does the money get raised here? Where does the money come from?
Yeah, so there'll be a charge to get into the rap battle at lunch, a couple dollars, and so then that money will go to the fundraiser.
Okay, now does each fundraiser have a specific charity that it benefits?
Yeah, so they all go to children's associations, but our main two are Children's Cancer Association and Dornbecker's Children's Hospital, and those are our main.
It seems like Central has a real culture of community service, and is that something that they really try to encourage here at this school?
Yeah, everyone here is real into community service. We all do at least 20 hours a year, and we all try to serve even more just around the community.
That's a great thing. Well, you have a school to be proud of, and you're also winning the game tonight. So thank you very much, Kylie.
No problem. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much, and we'll be back with more of sports in just a minute.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words. Playing world music. What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
And we are back here at Central Catholic High School, the Pine Street Palace, home of the Run and Gun Rams, where they're up right now 25-10 over the visiting Lady Gophers. And pretty good first quarter, and I think Gresham can feel pretty good about the way they played. They didn't really let the Rams really get out and go crazy on them. They stayed in within contact, and if they have a good start of the third quarter, I think they have a chance of getting themselves back into this game, Coach.
You hit the nail on the head, Jerry. They have to come out and produce, and they have to come out and contain Central Catholic. Toward the end there, we had Lucy go off and Alicia Henderson go off, and those are their two best shooters, and you can't allow a team's best players to get hot.
Well, we know one thing, Central Catholic, they didn't really play that great, so they can play a lot better. So Gresham needs to understand they've got an opportunity right now. If they do come out with some urgency and hit a couple shots, go inside out, they'll have the chance to get themselves back into this game early and make a game of it here into the fourth quarter, as long as they can just keep contact.
I think that's a key word, Jerry, urgency. Which team comes out with the most urgency? And if it's Gresham, they're going to get back in the game. If it's Central, they're going to extend their lead and extend their place in the league standing.
Right. And about those league standings right now, we know that Central is they're number one. Actually, they're tied for second in the conference.
Yeah. Oregon City's sitting on top right now.
Yeah, okay, Oregon City. And that's their nemesis. They know they're going to have to beat Oregon City, and they know they're going to have to actually do well against Clackamas. So the girls are coming out right now. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the start of the third quarter.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
And we are back here at Central Catholic. Coach Lindsey Struthers, Jay Peterson with the call. And we're going to get into the Mount Hood Conference standings right now. Coach, how are we looking?
Well, you know, Jerry, Clackamas and Central are tied for second, and Reynolds and Gresham are both 2 and 3. And that means that if Gresham can win a few games and Reynolds loses, they can get up and get with Barlow and maybe get that fourth spot.
Right.
I think Oregon City, Clackamas, and Central will lock up 1, 2, and 3. Not sure who will be in what order, but I think there's a fighting chance for those other 3 teams to get a fourth spot.
Well, that's what Coach was talking about when we spoke to her earlier. Gresham really feels they have a chance, an opportunity to make it in the state. Last year they got in right at the end and they lost in the first round to St. Mary's, but there's no shame in their game losing to a program like that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
St. Mary's is a perennial power.
All right. Well, right now we're going to take a break with 1:26 to go here at halftime, and we'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter.
In 1977, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the US Open twice, 1 in 1.2 billion. The odds of him having a child diagnosed with autism, 1 in 88. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism.
Yes, I am. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh, you got...
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
And we are back here at Central Catholic High School enjoying all the halftime entertainment. And we got a new cheerleader dancing for us here. We can't get her on camera, but she's a go-getter. Now we're all set. The Rams are going to be taking the ball out of bounds here. No, Gresham will have the ball first.
Inbound to start the second half.
Let's see if they can get it going, Coach, here early.
Yeah. Central went man-to-man. They want to put some pressure on Gresham and cough up some steals.
Well, they haven't played great tonight, so they can definitely improve on their effort. There's a three-point attempt, no good for Gresham. Caitlin Ferris with the miss, and the Rams on the run out.
That's Newman with that speed again, got out in front of everybody.
What can you say? That's what she does, and she does it well. Newman able to score right off the bat, and the Rams move their lead up 27-10 here early in the third quarter. Gophers showing some signs of life, able to get the ball down low to their post player, McCloyne. She's going to get free throws, unable to finish.
Number 12, Zaria Hale, her first team foul.
That first shot is up and no good. Gresham really needs every point they can get in any way they can get it. Free throws are the easiest way to score usually.
Yeah, and you know, Dojanay's been getting that ball, but her positioning on that block is a little too deep, and it's making a very difficult shot for her.
And my.
Speaking of difficulty,
woo, degree of difficulty right there. That's Newman with the circus finish on the business end of that. I don't even know how she got that in, Coach, but that was a beautiful shot and finish there.
Spectacular is what I would call it.
She's going to get free throws here to finish the old-fashioned three-point play. I jinxed her, but the Rams able to control the rebound.
Oh, absolutely. You know, that's Lucy again. All around, solid player, nice baseline jumper.
Rams able to get, the Rams are able to get the offensive board and one. Nice finish there by the senior, Hale.
Basket is good.
That's one of those hustle plays. You know, you can't get out hustled on the defensive boards. And the Rams did a real good job of keeping the ball alive there, and Zaria finished up that shot.
That's right, Coach. If you don't get offensive, if you give up offensive rebounds, you're not going to be in the game long. Gresham with the ball, trying to look inside, but they go for the outside jumper. That's good. Nice looking jump shot. Lindhorst able to hit. The Rams, though, relentless on the break, and Newman dicing and slicing her way inside and able to score. That calls for a timeout from the Gresham Gophers, and we're going to take a timeout too with 6:31 to go and be right back with more action.
full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are the #1 killer of children 1 through 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
And we're back here at halftime of the Gresham Gophers Central Catholic ladies game here, home of the Rams, where they find themselves up 34 to 12. And coach, they came out, Central Catholic was ready.
And that's what we said at halftime. Whoever came out with urgency would either close the gap or extend the gap. And it's been extended.
Yes, all Central Catholic all day long here at the beginning of the quarter. Let's see what Gresham can do to get themselves back in striking distance.
Central seems to be content in that man-to-man pressure trap and defense.
Well, it's worked for them all game long. And
Newman,
right
another steal.
There's Newman on the break.
Lucy,
sweet Lucy. She's got us singing her name. Cresswell with another beautiful jump shot. And the Rams just really having their way now, up 36 to 12, early in the third. Another turnover right there. The Rams out on the break, looking for more. And right on cue, Hale delivers. Nice give and go, coach.
Excellent basic basketball and a nice finish by Zaria.
Gresham right now in danger of getting blown. Nice left-handed layup there, though. Gresham able to answer. Childress, really the heart and soul of that team.
Yeah.
He's going to have to come alive if they're going to have any shot of getting back in this thing.
Yes, she is. You know, she is their best player. She's their leading scorer. You know, she's only averaging 7 points, but she's had a high of 22 this year. So you never know if she gets it going.
Well, she knows she's got it in her, coach. And if any night they needed it, it's tonight here at Central Catholic, because the Rams look like they're not playing around tonight.
They have come alive in this second half here.
And the one player we talked about that really puts the load on her shoulders, she's delivering. She's at the free throw line now trying to add to her totals.
Knocking that down. She's a good kid, too. Works really hard on the weekends and in the off season to improve her game.
Yeah. We know she's a track star, coach.
Yeah. She's committed to Weber State, where several Oregon players have ended up. So we're looking for good things from her this year and in the future.
Second shot up. That one falls. That pushes the Rams score up to 39 here with 5:02 to go. Third quarter. Long jumper. That was a sweet bang, bang, bang three-point shot. And the steal. Madison Allen having a moment right there.
Yes.
She hits the three-pointer and comes right back down with the steal, and she's able to get all the way to the basket.
She's only a junior, Jerry. So she's got another year coming to her.
And the Gophers have something to build around with her and McCloyne coming back next year.
But they need it now.
They need it tonight, coach. There's that left-handed sweet jump shot from three. That doesn't fall. And the Rams are off and running. We got a whistle and we had a foul. No, we got to travel.
We got to travel. It's only a little travel.
That's right. She packed a little suitcase. Same result, though.
It was a carry-on.
Dribble drive by Gresham.
Casey.
Lacey's having a good game, really, coach. She's really the only one showing signs of life out there.
She's trying to put him on her shoulders and carry him to the promised land.
And right now, we know she can't see the promised land being down this much, but You got to keep your head in there and keep playing hard because good things happen when you play defense.
And get stops.
She's
like
able to
that.
get the free throw, but they get the offensive rebound. That would have helped out.
Yes.
And the Rams off and running. Nice looking break. And they're able to finish right at the hoop. 2 more for the Rams. Nice spin inside. Looked like it was a kick ball, and that's going to stay down here with the Gophers.
She split that trap really nice,
She
Jerry.
did. That looked really nice. Nice dribble and drive there by Madeline Lindhorst. Allen down the lane. That's no good. There was some contact, but no call in the play, and Gresham is going to keep the ball underneath. They run their out-of-bounds play right into the corner of a trap, and it looked like she was trying to throw the ball off someone, and right into the hands of the Ram, and the wrong Ram. The finish right there, Hale having herself a game, doing what we expected tonight. Another turnover for Gresham. And this is what you get, the Rams off and running. When you turn the ball, Coach, the Rams get into their offense quickly.
Yep, you got to want the ball when you're down there on the block. You can't allow a player to come from behind and steal a pass that's coming into your hands.
Natalie Tursick checks in. Galen Newman.
Fortunately, they get this one back, and I'm predicting a score on this possession.
Okay. We'll see if Gresham can deliver for Coach. And they do deliver, but they deliver for the Rams. There's a turnover right there. And I would have to venture they've turned the ball over 15 to 20 times tonight, Coach.
Yeah, oh, easily.
Newman with a nice pocket pass inside. Central tries to gather underneath, but they're going to get a travel.
Another carry on.
Another carrier. Got a lot of frequent flyer miles out there. All these people traveling. We got a call here out front. Turnover.
They got to slow down and execute.
Have to stay within their game plan.
Yeah.
Even though they're down by a bunch, you can only score 1 basket at a time. You have to take your time and cut into that lead. Central working the ball around the perimeter. Dribble, drive, and turnover off the deflection.
Good hustle.
With a chance to score, and they do, Coach.
Yes, they do. Good hustle. And that's what they're going to have to do if they're going to get back into this game.
Almost another turnover. Gresham started out playing good defense in the beginning of the third quarter. They got to wake up. Nice baseline drive and jump shot. No good, but rebounded. The Rams and their power game inside.
Kiki James, the 5'11 senior, has come with a vengeance here in the third quarter.
Well, she's getting some action off the bench. 5'11 senior Kiki James with a nice lead, able to get some playing time for the Rams, and she's delivering.
They're going to be able to use that down the stretch, Jerry, when we start playing some of the better teams in the state.
Right.
They're going to need that experience from her.
We've got 1:56 to go here, third quarter. Rams up 46-20. Nice baseline drive, but unable to finish. And the Rams with the rebound. And their secondary break, looking to add to their lead.
Nahimana gives them some speed out there, number 2 for Gresham. Wow.
And there you go, the Rams. They're hitting everything they put up. Dak with the free throw line extended jump shot off the glass. I don't know if she called the bank, but it all counts. Gresham looking inside. That player was open for just a second. Candace's husband opened down low, but they're unable to get her the ball.
Yep, they got to fake a pass and make a pass, Jerry. They can't just look at the player and then try to throw the ball.
That's right. Well, we got a timeout on the court, and we're going to take a timeout too here with the Rams up 48-20 over the visiting Gophers.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
And we are back here, Central Catholic High School, the Pine Street Palace, home of the Run and Gun Rams, where they're up 48-20 over the visiting Gresham Gophers. And Coach, it's been a tough quarter for the Gophers.
Yeah, it has. They're succumbing to the pressure of the Central Catholic Rams, and they're going to have to get some stops and execute. And not that they're going to come back and win this game, but they need to practice right here and now on pressuring and almost getting a steal like that and making it difficult for the Rams to do the things that they've done so far, which is get out on fast breaks and get wide open jump shots.
Yeah, they've really made it too easy tonight for the Rams. And a team with this caliber and talent, you're just going to have a tough time staying in the game. The Rams go inside, point blank miss right there.
Yeah, and that pass was allowed to be successful because there wasn't enough pressure on the ball.
That's right. Well, Kiki James will take it out after missing that shot. The Rams with a chance to try their out-of-bounds play.
And it's a turnover.
Gresham showing signs of life with a turnover here off the out-of-bounds play. Let's see what they can do here on this offensive possession, Coach.
They got to be patient. They got to execute it against the zone, get the ball into the big down there, right there. She's got to make a move and score.
And right on cue, Coach McClung, she must have heard you inside her little mental mic inside her head. Following directions from the coach, she was able to score. Gresham almost with a turnover, too. It seems like when they score, it puts a little bit of life and pep in their step.
Yes, yes. And, you know, that often happens in a basketball game. Some teams depend on their scoring to get their defense going. Some teams depend on their defense to get their scoring going.
Right. Well, we know the Rams are getting a chance to play some of their bench players and get them experience, so see what they can do here in the fourth quarter. Or, excuse me, at the end of the third quarter. Under 10. The Rams moving the ball.
Excellent
nice
hustle.
Defense. Good hustle. That's right, Coach.
We love to see those girls out there hustling like that. If they would do that the whole game, they'd be in a better position than they are right now. They're
right.
Scrambling now. They feel the urgency. It might be a little late, but they can feel it.
Well, hopefully this is a learning situation for them, and they can go back to the drawing board and next week come out and improve on their...
Exactly.
And that shot's no good.
At the end of 3 quarters of play.
And at the end of the third quarter, Central Catholic is up 48-22 against the visiting Gresham Gophers. We're going to take a timeout and be right back with more fourth quarter action.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
And we are back here at Central Catholic High School, where the Rams find themselves up 48-22 over the visiting Gophers. And like we said, Coach, Central's pretty much had their way. It's been too easy too often for the Rams.
Yeah, and too many games like this makes it hard for you to compete when you get to the state tournament and play against a top-tier teams in the state.
Yeah. Well, the Rams has kept themselves motivated even though they had the bench in. The bench is playing well. Nice steal there, turnover.
3-on-2 break. Let's see what they do.
The Rams able to get back on defense and stop that fast break opportunity.
Excellent hustle. Could have been a little bit better pass.
Gresham with the ball out of bounds, and they're going to run their offense.
And I don't know if you noticed, but Casey was out there being a general and putting people in spots to make sure they got their offense executed and got the ball to the right people in the right spot for a shot.
Gresham moving the ball around.
Yeah.
Being patient.
Right there inside again. Oh, got to hit those.
Right there on the block. McCloyne unable to finish. And the Rams off and running. Almost a steal. The Rams all over the boards, but they can't finish, and Gresham's off and running.
4-on-3. Let's see what they can do, Coach.
Nice looking jumper from the corner. Bang, bang, bang. 3 the hard way.
Caitlin Ferris, wow.
And we haven't said her name very often tonight, Coach, and she's really one of their star players and one of the players they depend on to really play well.
Yeah, she hasn't played much. She's coming off a sprained AC joint in her left shoulder. She's the best perimeter shooter they have, and they need to get some other shots for her because she can spot up and nail them.
Well, I tell you, if they had played a little bit like that earlier, Coach, I think it would have been a lot closer game, obviously. But they're showing some signs of life. They haven't really got completely out of what they were supposed to be doing tonight. The game plan, obviously, was to get the ball inside and look for their jump shooters. They just haven't been able to knock down shots.
No,
and the turnovers has killed them.
And it's good to see that they didn't roll over and die. They're still out here. They're competing as though it were a one-point game.
Well, the coach has to be happy with that, and the other thing is you can only get better when you play against quality opponents, right?
Exactly.
So they're going to have to take this as a learning experience, and hopefully this will bode well for them next year and even later on here in the season.
Exactly. Because they can still vie for that 4th spot.
They're not out of it, Coach,
Nope.
And that's what their goal is, to get that 4th spot. And it looks like a player is definitely down, Coach. That was a bad one. It was right here in front of us, and looks like she may have a high ankle sprain at the least. She got twisted up there, and we're going to be a timeout on both sides, and we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back here, Central Catholic High School.
It's not his new group of friends. It's not the video games. It's not the neighborhood.
Mom, do I have to go to school today?
The biggest threat to your child's future could be you. Every day they miss, even in middle school, puts their graduation at risk.
Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org.
And we're back here at Central Catholic High School where we had an injury on the court. They had to stop play while they're getting Madeline off the court.
You hate to see these kind of injuries in a game.
Yeah.
And sometimes, though, they'll be back tomorrow.
And you never know.
It's the initial pain that a lot of players haven't felt that kind of pain.
Yeah.
So hopefully she'll be back soon.
Yeah, she had a tough spill, but she's a tough player, and we hope to see her back here, if not tonight, later on in the year.
There's their high-low, and that was snuffed.
And it was snuffed right there. Block party down there for the Rams, and they're off and running, but they turned the ball over. Careless mistake. Gresham with a chance to score in transition. Central back on defense with the steal. Nice move on the offense right there. Good ball handling skills.
Good trap by Central down there on the baseline.
That was Santos with the steal and sweet move inside, unable to finish. Gresham gets the ball back here with 5:59 to go. Fourth quarter, down 48-25.
Now inside. Telegraph pass once again.
Definitely, there's a deflection right there. The Rams, hands up, playing the passing lanes, come up with a steal. And they're looking to add to their offensive total with the baseline jumper, and that's good.
Santos all over the floor on defense, and then came up with that. Yes.
Gresham working the ball in their offense. Nice looking free throw line jump shot.
Yeah.
That falls.
Caitlin Ferris.
Ferris able to hit. She's had a couple of nice looking jump shots here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's a good sign for them, Jerry, because they're going to need her down the stretch.
They really are. Jump shot by the Rams. Three-pointer. Sends the crowds into a frenzy. Bang, bang, bang. The Rams able to ring up a three ball.
We got Central's bench yelling switch on the flex cuts.
They're calling out their plays from the bench, and Gresham just needs to be aware and be patient.
Nice.
Nice dribble and drive. Childers finishes on the right-hand side. She's small in stature, Coach, but like I said, she's the heart and soul of that team, and she's had a pretty good game.
Yes, she's fighting like a tiger.
Childers off and running on the break. Coast to coast. Can she score? No. That one's no good. Tough try, though. Good idea.
Wide open layup.
That was too easy, Coach.
Way too easy. I think the Gophers have run out of gas.
Yeah, it looks like their tank is on low. And, you can't blame them. The effort's been there.
Yes, it has.
You have just a little bit higher talent level there on the side of the Rams, and they've shown it all night long.
Gophers have to be able to come up with some easy buckets. You got to make those easy buckets if you're going to compete, and you can't turn the ball over the way they've been turning it over.
Well, this is a chance right now for them to work on their offense and see what they can do.
And that's not quite what Coach had designed.
Not what Coach is looking for. The Rams content to work the ball around. They're still looking to score offensively, though. They get the offensive rebound. It's no good. Defensive board off to Gresham. And Central doesn't have an easy run of it this coming up here in the conference, Coach. It's an easy win tonight, but we know they've got two teams that they got to look for in Oregon City and Clackamas.
Yep, Oregon City and Clackamas are coming up, and they're right up there in the top running for league, and they've both played a lot of tough competition, so that'll be a good test for Central.
Into the game for the Rams, number 35.
Yeah, we know coming up, they got a home game against Oregon City on the 29th. And then they get Clackamas at home again on the 12th. So that's the 12th of February.
Yeah.
The 29th, they have Oregon City at home, and then they finish away. The last game of the year, Coach, is at Oregon City. That could be a critical and crucial game.
It probably will go down to the wire.
Gresham trying to work some kinks out of their offense. They pull it out.
Screen
and they
roll.
And what was that?
The official called a blocking foul on on Emma Triplett. That's questionable.
Very questionable. I had to hesitate there for a minute and see exactly what did happen. But the Rams get the ball on the turnover.
They got their 1-2-2 trap going, and they're hustling hard.
Rams with the outside
jumper. Nice
That's
shot.
nothing but net. Yes. That's off the bench, Molly Dooney, 6'1" junior. The Rams love that shot.
Oh, nice finish.
Nice inside layup.
And that's Madison Allen.
Allen's had a good game too,
Yeah,
Coach.
she has. She's done a solid job tonight.
She's hit some difficult shots for Gresham. Gresham with the offensive board there and the tie-up underneath.
And it's Central's ball.
Ball's going to stay on this end of the court, I guess.
Returning for the Rams, number 42, Allie Hunt.
The Rams clearing their bench, getting some players that haven't had a chance to play this year, obviously, into the game.
But it looks like the refrigerator door is closed. Eggs are chilling. The butter's hard.
That's right, Coach. This one looks pretty much like you can stick a fork in it because not going to be any, I don't know what kind of play that would be, a 30-point play. That's what they need to catch up and win this game. Free throws, though. Gresham working on their free throws here. Let's see if they can knock one of these down.
But you know what? The Gophers never gave up.
That's true, Coach. We know they got a little dejected, and their heads got down a little bit for a while, but you know what? They've really played hard, to be honest with you.
And number 2, Therese Nahimana.
Just wasn't their night.
Yeah, not here.
We've got full-scale substitutes for both sides. These girls getting a chance to get some Mount Hood Conference action here. The Rams with that point-blank shot inside. That ball's going to be side out to Gresham. Almost a steal and a steal. She drives to the basket. She's able to get that one to fall. Nice looking shot there. And there's a steal for the Rams. 35 seconds to go. That's going to go out of bounds, and Gresham's going to get the chance to get possibly the last shot of the game, down 32-59 to the Rams. And Coach, like we said, it was a tough night. Gresham unable to really do what they needed to do coming out at halftime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice block by the Rams. Corner jump shot no good, but offensive rebound.
I thought that was a pass.
Maybe it was, Coach. Either way, the Rams score underneath, pushing their lead up 61-32 here. And that closes out the scoring as the Rams are able to pull it off. The 61-32 win over the visiting Gresham Gophers. Great game, and hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to close it out. We'll be right back.
Sit with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. One book can be the first thing that helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen.
petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who take action are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Time to call 911 and get them to a hospital immediately. Learn the body language and spot a stroke fast.
$7,000 high school students drop out every school day. Let's catch them before it's too late. To start helping students in your community, visit boostup.org.
And here we are after the game with Bella Scarlett and Dayla Newman. And what do you think was the turning point in this game tonight?
I definitely think after the first quarter, we just really stepped it up in the huddle. We had to push the ball. We just started running the court, and we finished our layups. So.
And you were out there in front of a lot of those passes off of those steals. That was excellent. Bella, what do you think? What do you think was the key to your game this night?
Defense for sure. I worked as hard as I could in defense and just tried to get up the court.
You got a couple nice blocks in there too. Very nice. Well, congratulations, ladies, and good luck the rest of the season.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
Why do you not get me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
You're on your way to meet up with friends, but you can't seem to get anywhere quickly. You don't want your friends to be annoyed, so you text. You're on your way. Five seconds is the average time your eyes are off the road while texting while driving. Make sure you get where you're going.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Why is my son having trouble in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with my son over his homework.
Home walk restaurant. Need a review?
No. He's smart, but his mind wanders.
7 wonders of the world.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
And we are back here, home of the Central Catholic Rams, and where they were able to pull off the win, Coach, 61-32 against the visiting Gophers. Great Mount Hood Conference basketball game. Not so great for Gresham. They didn't really succeed in pulling off the upset, but they really didn't play that bad. And Central, obviously, they got a win and they move on.
You know, Gresham is mediocre, and Central Catholic did the things that they needed to do to take Gresham out of their game. Gresham played really hard in the second half and didn't give up, but Central got their game going, and as we saw, Newman came up with a bunch of layups with their speed and being aggressive on the defense. Their traps all over the court caused havoc for the Gophers, and they couldn't recover.
Yeah, they never did. And we have to say, Hill had a great game too. She started out slow, and she really came on and led her team to this victory. the two-guard offense for the Rams between Hale and Newman was just too much for the Gresham Gophers to overcome. So we're going to close it out now, and we thank you for following us, and make sure you follow us every Friday night, the Mount Hood Conference Game of the Week, and we'll be back next week. See you then.